Single.
Okay, you guys ready?
All right, we got ready.
You guys ready? There you go. It's the man with the gavel.
Okay.
All right. Hey folks, I'm Ted Cantu. I run a little company called iMobile Media, and what we do is we create web video commercials for companies. But the most amazing thing about it is that you can get a lot of visibility on Google very quickly. And in fact, our record is in 4 hours. We've gotten companies listed in 4 hours. Let me tell you about some of the new problems that I have since I've been able to do this. A lot of insurance agents that are out there have to go through a lot of compliance before they can put their, any kind of marketing messages out in the public side. And that's another problem I have. The phone always rings. How many people would like to have a problem like that? I got 2 phones. I got the iPhone, and I got this phone. They're always going off, so I apologize. Anyway, this is me. And by the way, take your phones and put them on.
Don't do what I do.
Yeah, don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Anyway, they're persistent, aren't they? All right, there we go. Unbelievable. Anyway, now let me ask you a question. How many people hate chasing after customers? Raise your hand. All right. Let me ask you another question. How many of you out there actually hate selling? Or used to hate selling? I used to hate selling. Chasing after clients, closing them, making them commit to a form, and then the whole process is just, it's mind-boggling until I got the hang of it. What I've done with my company, in the most simplest terms, I've been actually selling funnels. So if you have a group of prospects and you want to send them to the selling funnel, all of your pre-recorded selling pitches are recorded. And you don't have to do anything. I sold a lot of products last week. Only worked 2 days out of the whole week. The rest of the time I took a trip to Traverse City. I kind of goofed off a bit. But it was pretty amazing. So my clients that look at my video clips actually sell themselves on what I do. And they sell themselves, they close themselves. Let me tell you an example of what that can look like. They'll call me up and they'll say things like, where can I send a check? I had one guy actually give me a blank check and said, fill in the amount. What would you like? Your stuff is brilliant. You gotta have it. Those are what I call gimmies. Because I have to really work hard for those. They just kind of give it to me. Let me give you a really quick overview of what this looks like. How many, you guys know Manish Baxi? He's a local business player. Okay. For the keywords for marketing coach Troy, Michigan. He's number 3 and number 9. And we did it in a few hours. Pretty amazing stuff. And he's not only in there one time, but he's in there multiple times. It's very similar. Rick Ruby is another guy here in Birmingham. He does mortgages. Did the exact same thing for him. Pretty amazing. I'm going to have samples of this. I'm going to pass them around just a bit. But let me tell you, because I do have a book coming out. I got a chapter in the book that explains about how we actually do this stuff. And I've got so much things I want to tell you. I only have a half hour. When I first presented this to Automation Alley about a year ago, I confused everyone. No one understood what I was talking about. This year's a little bit better. We had more people understanding. They actually saw what was happening. This new invention of the iPhone, the 3G iPhone, is the absolute most brilliant phone on the market today. I think this thing's amazing. I look at it as being like the ultimate business card. I can carry it around, show people my commercial, and it's a lot of credibility instantly. I'm able to close a lot of sales on the spot, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to read from you my first chapter from my book. We'll be talking about this. And I hope you're taking a lot of notes because this is going to be some pretty important stuff. I'm actually going to be able to put cash in your pocket 24 hours if you follow my instructions. And it's some brilliant stuff, so I just hope you're in the mode of taking notes. I'm talking about building your business brand using audio, web video, and automated sales funnels. Let me explain. What we do, I want you to understand this, it's very, very important. When you think about search engines, you think about websites, there's a lot of misconceptions out there. You build a website, put it up, and for the most part, it's a brochure website. There's no call to action on it. It's kind of like handing out a brochure to somebody and saying, hey, look me up if you have the time. There's no call to action, there's no speed, there's no offer, and our websites are completely different from that. We actually have compelling offers and always time limits on what we do. Kind of cool stuff. But when you look at search engines, you think of MSN, Yahoo, and Google. There's actually 9 families of search engines out there that you need to be made aware of. And I'm going to go over them with you. Traditional search engines, like I said, Google, Yahoo, and MSN, these are the old standbys in the search engine world. And podcast search engines are just as effective. And that's basically, you're looking at things like having your own online radio show, or online radio message that's out there 24 hours a day, broadcasting, or I should say narrowcasting, what you do best. Here's the whole thing. Broadcasting is for television, radio, we've had for years. Narrowcasting is different. Narrowcasting basically means that we're able to pre-tag our media clips with keywords. They actually go out and magically find their way into niche categories, review sites, anything that you are interested in. There's a site or a search engine, I should say a search engine portal for what you do. Either be real estate or mortgages or insurance, anything. They're out there. It's pretty cool stuff. And your media that we create, actually the ones that we create for you, are they have a life form to them. They are able to be duplicated virally. So in other words, we submit your clips out, 25 articles or 25 video clips, and they get multiplied. Other people grab them and put them on their site. Why? Because people are lazy. I made money on the fact that people are lazy. So, in other words, if they don't want to create their own clips, they'll just grab mine and put it on their sites or blogs. Do I mind? No. I think it's great. I don't have to do anything. They actually help me build my brand. I built up 4,400 links in 2 months. I'm going to give you a formula. The formula is this.